I'll send you when I get a video done on it.
All right.
I'll send it to you. I don't know if you'll care, but it's kind of cool, you know.
Definitely, for sure. It's way cool.
Yeah. All right, so check this thing out. This is a Ford 861 diesel tractor. These are kind of near and dear to our heart. We had a bunch of them growing up, and we still have the 800 gasser. That is our backhoe. So this has got a front bucket on it. I don't know if we'll keep it. You know, to be honest with you, it's not bad shape. We got a heck of a deal on it, like a really good deal. But that's probably because there's one big problem with it. The motor is seized, but it never sat outside, you know, from what I'm told. We'll see. It just sat inside and it wasn't used for years and years and years. But that's pretty cool. It's got a dieseJL pump. So the plan with this thing is get it running, see how it runs, but I'm hoping this thing's a workhorse. But it should be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be a good tractor. Like I said, we've had them for a while. We've got a lot of experience with them, and they just seem to be workhorses. They're good sizes. So we'll see. I'm excited. So in the first edition, we're probably gonna see if this thing will start. That'll be a little bit of a project, and then obviously much more to come. Ooh, what do you think of the new tractor, huh? You gonna try and hurt it like you do every other tractor? Huh? Yep, not interested until it starts up.
I wonder what that hole in the block's for right by the dipstick.
You gonna drive a non-running tractor?
So.
All right, so brake, left tire, right tire, the same side. It's in neutral. Okay, so it should roll back. So, and then you can steer. It'll steer easier once you start like moving. So, but I got to move the rams for the front tires. Okay. So basically, ride your foot on the brake lightly, and I'll pull you back. And then as soon as your back tires get on the ground, stop. And then I'll come in, I'll move the ramps, okay? And then we'll pull you the rest of the way off. So just kind of ride your foot on the brake a little bit.
Not too much.
much though. See, now it's gonna roll. So you should see if you can stop it.
So that doesn't stop.
She's telling me that the brakes don't work. Oh, no, you gotta steer. I gotta pull you back still.
What?
How'd it go? What do you think?
Oh boy. All right.
Terrible?
Terrible.
Yeah. More. He told me, so what the deal is with this tractor, I think the guy that we bought it from got it in a estate sale, kind of. Sounded like the original owner actually had it and used it, then he got sick, sat for a couple years. They bought all of his stuff. This is one of them. They never really started this, never tried to run it, but allegedly it ran okay. He put it in his garage, let it sit for about 3 years, because when he got it, he said fuel lines were kind of rotted, needed a little bit of work, didn't want to do that to it. 3 years go by, he goes to try and bump it over, won't start, won't roll over. So that's what we're gonna check right now. We got some wrenches. We're gonna see if it rolls over. If not, it could be a big project. If it does roll over, then I don't see it being a huge project. 15, 16 should do. Oh man. No.
No, are you serious?
Yep.
It won't.
Nope. So.
Oh,
Yep. But that's kind of what we knew.
wow. I just don't know how water or anything could have got into this.
I don't either.
Unless it blew up.
Man, it's.
Wow. Well, you said the motor oil looks okay, huh?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's not budging. Oil didn't look bad. It's low, but I mean, it's definitely oil.
Oh, wow, that's not very tight. Let's see what it looks like.
There's no water.
And it doesn't look bad, does it? This looks like black oil.
Come on, get the tractor. Get it. Got any brakes?
Nope.
Push on the brake.
Go ahead.
Push on the brake, push on the brake.
Yep.
Alright, now let off your clutch. Let off your clutch. Let off your clutch.
Oh.
Someone on RTV'd the rubber gasket on.
Get my love special, baby.
Alright, you guys are gonna have to listen to my wife. Feed her dog. Number one.
Yeah, but look at them.
You wanna say hi to YouTube?
Hi, YouTube.
Alright. Protectors are out. We'll let those chill here for now. So priority number one is I'm going to put some acetone and ATF down these. So that should go right on the top of the piston now. Now let's get a bar on the front. See if it'll roll over. I mean, sometimes these things can just be like locked up a little bit. You take the injectors out and you remove some pressure or something. Man. For some reason, this thing is locked right up. So this one weirds me out because it didn't sit outside at all. I don't think it leaked a bunch of coolant into it and rotted out. Like, I don't think the head gasket just went. Usually when you get this thing locked up, because the cylinder's locked up because water got in it, you can feel a little bit of slap in the crankshaft and all that stuff, right? And I can't, that pulley is locked right up. Usually you can back it and go back and forth a little bit. So, all right, let's set for maybe 2 hours. We ate dinner. Man. Alright, so I was talking to my dad a little bit, thinking about it. It doesn't seem like it's the crank locked up because there's just absolutely no play in it. So he said on the Model 40 that the starter used to jam up. And they used to have to take the starter out to be able to get it to roll over. So that's what we're going to do next. This is the next logical place because at least here I can see the ring gear, you know, and see what's going on there. All right, so our starter's out. So, in there looks fine. I don't know. Let me get a bar on that ring gear. Oh, shoot, look at that. It's even pushing fuel out the injectors. You see that end one just went? Oh yeah, she's gonna be a runner, man. I can see it. So Saturday night, I don't think I'm gonna go too far tonight because I got some time putting this thing back together. But the one thing, let's put the starter back in and hook a battery up and roll this baby over. No spark. Nothing. That is a doornail. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not bad, what do you think? Huh. I'm gonna have to explain that one to the wife. I gotta put antifreeze in it. Temporary fuel tank. I have so much diesel everywhere. Alright, so let's take a walk through quick, but I think we're ready to try and crank it. So I got fuel here. Return is actually leaking a little bit right now, which means we have pressure on the pump. That's good. Got all this on and tight. It's got oil filter. Put water in it. Put the belt on. So let's bump it over. See what we get, see if we get any smoke. Ooh. We gotta tighten up the fuel injectors, I forgot. Let's see if we're getting fuel. Hey, do you think it's gonna start?
Definitely.
Definitely, she says. Oh, you gotta give it throttle. I think that's the shut off. Let's see now. Oh, that's not good. We should probably fix that. That looks a little better. And then I think those float. So this thing does have glow plugs too. Oh. Boy, that's looking a lot better. She might be a hard starter, which is why there's a block heater on it. And I don't, again, before we just run it into just spraying it with some ether, if you want to see what happens when you put ether on a glow plug engine, watch this video I put up here, because man, you'll tear them up sometimes. So I really just don't, it's gonna start, so I'm not just dying to throw ether in it, right? We'll have to figure out why it starts hard in the future. This one mildly feels warm. This one's ice cold. So that one has probably seen better days. Alright, you guys know how much I hate this, but no oil pressure. Oh man. Well, the good news is it runs. It's gonna need a little bit of work. I need some glow plugs. I need a valve cover gasket for it. You know, some tie rod ends. I got to figure out what's going on with the power steering pump because the belt wasn't on that and there's no fluid in it. So I'm kind of guessing that there's issues with it. The radiator leaks. I got to tear that out and get that repaired. I got to fix my fuel return line here. You know, I'm just dribbling that everywhere right now. But, I mean, the good news is I bought what was a non-running tractor, and now it runs. And it sounds okay. It's going to be tough to say, but I'm not probably really going to run it much until I get, we got to get oil pressure. So that's a big one. I'll have to research that a little bit because I'm not really sure why it wouldn't. I mean, I'll probably start with just changing oil and stuff, but that's kind of scary. And then I gotta get that radiator fixed and get the valve cover gasket back on. So I think I'm probably gonna end it here for this one. I'd like to start it and just run a little more, but the oil pressure is bad, and then it's making so much smoke. I don't think my wife's gonna be happy, because it definitely probably will smell inside the house in an attached garage. But this is pretty cool. I'm excited about this. It sounds a little more clanky than I thought it would. That's never something you want to see. But it's gonna be cool. You know, I bet, I didn't check, I'll have to go back in the video, you know, but I wouldn't be surprised if this thing charges. It's gonna be a pretty good tractor, I think. I'm pretty excited. So there will definitely be a couple more parts on this thing. Again, the plan is kind of to make it like my grandpa's old backhoe. So I think next time what I'll do is I'm just gonna finish repairing it and get this thing operational. All right. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in this channel, because this is a pretty cool tractor that I think I'm gonna have for a long time. Put a little bit of work into it. I'm pretty excited. Leave any questions or any advice you have in the comments for me. I'm not, you know, totally familiar with these 172 Ford diesels. It sounds like a good engine. Seems like it'll be a good engine, but I don't know. And let me know if you guys have any idea why it doesn't have oil pressure. That's kind of scary to me. Other than that, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. There's one very interesting thing that we found though. So remember we had that little piece of, it felt like tin was in the pickup screen when I pulled the drain plug. This is what's in the bottom of the drain pan, or the oil pan. I have no idea. So to me, I'm speechless. I have no idea.